We are beyond excited to have been able to announce and unanimously vote in as our sole finalist Dr. Kent Scribner. And so without further ado, I'm going to ask him to come up here to give you some words. Dr. Scribner.
Thank you. Again, very excited to be here and look forward to serving this community and open to any questions. What exists here, I think, is very special from a professional perspective. We have a governing board who are focused on the right things. They clearly are interested in improving academic achievement for all students, ALL. You don't find that every place. So from a professional perspective, it was a great opportunity, but also from a personal perspective. My parents live in DFW Metroplex, and it's an opportunity to continue my professional career, but also reconnect with family. So feel in a way, kind of, even though I'm not a Texan yet, but I feel like I'm coming home. But clearly, some students are achieving at higher levels than others. And what the achievement gap typically indicates is that there's an opportunity gap, that we have to create different ways of touching all students and look at excellence, but also look at equity and make sure that we are aligning our resources in a strategic and consistent way. So from my perspective, the biggest issue in Fort Worth and every place in urban settings is creating opportunities so that we meet students where they are and we can move them accordingly. I believe in collaborative leadership. In today's world, the idea of top-down, authoritative, I'm right and everyone needs to follow me, that's not the way to lead in today's world. Today, the only way to be successful is to have a participatory leadership process. I can learn as much from the parents as they can learn from me. In my current district, I meet with the student council leaders. I meet with the teachers union leaders on a regular basis. I'm a better leader when I listen, and I think we all need to understand that we as a group are much more intelligent than any one of us is individually. The configuration in Phoenix is different than in Texas. I think there are 3 states, Illinois, California, and Arizona, that still have the elementary school district pattern feeding into the high school district. So actually, if we were a K-12 configuration, we have 130,000 students. So in terms of scale, I'm familiar with at least the high school perspective. I used to be a superintendent of one of the elementary districts. So I would say from the high school perspective, it'll be something I recognize. But from the K-12 perspective, and what I'm the most eager about is the idea of touching early childhood, because I think that's really kind of where you get the best bang for your buck in terms of changing a system long term. I'm looking forward to taking a look at the organizational structure, talking to stakeholders both in the internal community and the external community. We need to listen to teachers, we need to listen to classified staff, we need to listen to maintenance staff, we need to listen to everyone internally, as well as business leaders and nonprofits and the philanthropic community, the faith-based organizations. I use the term school community a lot, understanding that the only way to move student achievement is to do it in a holistic way, both within the school and within the entire community.